This comes from Roxanne. I'm gonna try to see this.
We got notes.
Yeah, Roxanne
we
looked
got
it
a
up.
live comment.
Beer. It's based on the specific.
Yeah, what do you
in
think?
Here, bitterness to it.
It's important to talk about what
About some.
rob us and rape us and
That
they're,
is
they're
not, see,
coming.
I don't know where you're hearing that, but nobody, literally.
Trump may be inventing a national security crisis on the border.
Oh man.
Fucking.
Anyways, you remember this manufacturer crisis nonsense we were going over a few months ago? We even talked about it on one of our programs.
Yeah, and I think I even said that I believe that the Republicans are manufacturing the
Yep.
crisis
Yeah,
to
you-
So it's
to
a
make
fake crisis.
make
There's not a crisis.
their base
Actually, it's pretty much
hysterical that they're coming to rob us and rape us and
That
they're,
is not,
they're
see,
coming.
I don't know where you're hearing that, but nobody, literally nobody's saying that. I'm sorry, dude, but you cannot find me one shred of evidence that that's true. Where people are saying
that, they're coming to rob us and rape us and
that
they're,
is not,
they're
see,
coming.
I don't know where you're hearing that, but nobody, literally nobody's saying that. I'm sorry, dude, but you cannot find me one shred of.
rob us and rape us. That they're coming to rob. They're coming to rob us and rape us and
That
they're,
is not,
they're
see,
coming.
I don't know where you're hearing that, but nobody, literally nobody's saying that. I'm sorry, dude, but you cannot find me one.
How would he say it? If I can change.
oh, they're coming to rob us and rape us. And
Alright, great. That sounds great. Are we up and live? Oh, hey. Go ahead and pop that on. How? What's up? We're gonna get this plane rolling. Boom.
check 1 2.
Is that loud enough? Can anyone hear? Shit, I don't have anything ready.
You are now listening to.
Oh, they're coming to rob us and rape us. And
That
they're
is, see,
coming.
I don't know where you're hearing that, but literally nobody's saying that.
I know English people that aren't supposed to be here, but I don't complain about them.
I'm not trying to out you, but I
get
want-
me in a gotcha moment.
No gotchas, because I do gotchas, but it's not a gotcha, okay?
I had an old buddy of mine that said, if you don't look down, it's not gay.
If you don't look down, not gay. Say what? You can have sex with the same dude. I mean, girl.
Stop it, please.
Right.
How many times do I have to call? These people should not be shopping at 3 a.m. out of a dumpster
Right.
filled with scrap metal.
But in the event of an emergency, your regular exit might not be the quickest or safest.
Hey, this emergency exit is painted on.
There's no way out. There's no way out. We're through.
That's right. Now is the time to open your mind. In our search for the unknown, who knows what we will find? This is Emergency Exit. This is episode 113. Today is July 23rd, 2019. We are broadcasting to you again from K-Brand Studios in our floating tin can. Far above the world. I am Los. Follow me on Twitter at That's Right Los. Joining me as always is Orange Man, Jimmy Bad.
Jimmy Orange Man bad.
Preston. That's right. Follow him on Twitter at Jimmy Preston.
No one calls me that. I am not Orange Man
Jimmy
bad.
Orange Man
Preston,
bad.
But
And then streaming us live to the world, as always, is
Brando.
Brennan, the Hard Hat Mitchell. How's it going? Up on the high cam there.
slide
Today,
in. Good to see you, Brando. You know you had a hellish day and you had a lot of miles on the road today. Am I right?
Oh, you're absolutely right. And they're going to continue tomorrow. And the day after that.
I mean,
And then a day after that.
yeah. I mean, 3 days in Houston. It's the dream.
Oh, yeah. Living that life.
All right. Well, be safe out there. Keep
Thank
it
you,
rubber
sir.
side down.
Jimmy, what are we going to talk about today?
Man, we got a lot to cover, and I'd really like to talk about what we're going to talk about. But I'm thirsty, dude.
Super thirsty. So let's just go right into a
get-
brew
let's
world
get it.
order. What do you think? You guys want to give us a call? Give us talk to us. Our number's on the screen. It's the brew world.
All
What are we drinking today, Jim?
So what we've got today? Oh, that's right. I was supposed to during that whole thing pull this out. This is from. I think I mentioned Chelsea before. She's a nice lady that gave us this beer. She works at Family Business Brewery, and this is the Golden Age. And just so happens, there you go, Brando. There's a beer for you. This is a German-style Pils, and if you'd like, I could read the description for you.
How about it? Go ahead.
Okay. Golden Age German-style Pils. Skillfully minimalist in both recipe and character. Our rendition of the timeless Pilsner is about as satisfying as it gets. Crisp and lively on the tongue, featuring a mild, earthy hop bouquet and superbly clean finish. 4.5% alcohol by volume.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah, it's got 36 IBUs and 2 SRMs. Or SRMs, whatever that is. Let's crack it.
It's like Classic brew world order, isn't it? Oh.
So she asked what kind of beer I wanted. I told her I like Lone Star, and so she said, "Oh, you want the Pilsner?" It's pretty good. I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
It's I don't know what I'm tasting. I don't know what a Pilsner is. Between an ale or a Pilsner, I couldn't tell you
Should
what
be
the
like some
difference is.
sort of expert on this show by now.
I
But
know.
nope.
I hate IPAs.
Definitely not.
And this doesn't taste like an IPA. I'm gonna give this. What's the top score?
It's a 5 out of 5. That's right.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Are you serious?
I love this beer.
You got to say it. It's 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
That's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Chelsea.
All right. That's right. Otherwise, it would keep going on a loop, all those that's rights. That's right. Could you imagine living like that? That's right. All these that's rights coming from you everywhere.
All the time.
What do you think about this beer, Brendan?
Man, that's really good. You said it's like a Pilsner, probably along the lines of like a Lone Star.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, yeah, if she.
Is Lone Star a Pilsner?
I think we've had this conversation. I think it's a lager.
Nobody knows.
There's no way to tell.
It's a
absolutely no way to
It's
tell.
a session beer. I would say that if I was stuck at a barbecue and this was the only Pilsner, I could drink this for a couple.
I think this deserves a little more credit than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with that. It's very drinkable. It's not hoppy like an IPA.
We hate the hops.
I just very selective about him, Jimmy. Very selective. Hate's a strong word, Jimmy.
You got a number for us?
I'm gonna say 3.2.
All right.
You know, if you took this out, this would be a Jessica. You know that. It's a golden ale.
Oh man, because then she turns
Yeah,
into a whooper.
they hand write the.
Oh,
do they?
And you know what?
German Peels.
Family Business is that brewery that's owned by that Supernatural dude or that TV show guy. So, and then he and his family started a family business called Family Business, which is coincidental, but it's brilliant, you know? So what's your number? What are you giving it?
I think I'm going to give this a strong 4.5.
4.5.
This is a great beer. It's got a fruity taste to it, a nice hop to it. So it's got a little bitterness, fruitiness. It's very floral. It's a great beer.
Earthy hop bouquet and superbly clean finish. And I'll agree with that.
Really clean finish.
All right.
Absolutely. That's why I give it a 4.5.
Put those numbers in the bank, Brando.
That's
Brew World Order is done.
That's right.
It's the Brew World.
Cheers.
All
Have
right,
you guys
so
been using this Face app
Yeah.
lately?
Face app's big. Everybody did it. I knew. See, this is a thing that drives me crazy.
Can you pull up some pictures from that we from the Face app thing that we've made.
The media chimes
send you
in
one right
like
now.
5 days after it's already a phenomenon. Like if you were to look at the activity, we were already past the precipice and on maybe the downhill slide. Like grandmas were starting to do it. It was getting unfunny at this point. And then the media chimes in with, you're it's totally owned by a Russian company and you've given away all of your facial rights and all this. I'm like, man, the first time I saw somebody post a pic, I was like, man, this is brilliant by the CIA or FBI to get like
That's right.
future projections of what we look like when we're older. It's excellent. Like if I was an FBI company, it would be something that I would have probably given my employees a directive to follow. What do you got?
Got you. You know, you can make it smile too.
Yeah, I give you teeth. I was like, oh man, those teeth are good.
Those are gorgeous. I'd look gorgeous with a set of chompers like that.
Go to the store.
I don't even know where I posted any of these. I don't think I posted much of them. They're all over the place.
No, you just texted them to me, and I never posted them. Actually, no, you did post
On the group me,
somewhere. Yeah.
just for fun.
So anyway, you put my face through the app, and
That's
I was
right.
thinking to myself, like, if we didn't do a podcast together and it wouldn't be awkward, I could have sued you probably.
Maybe.
Like for force feeding all of my info to the Russians.
Well, at
I mean,
the very least,
do you feel guilty for all the people that you probably?
yeah, I thought about it. I'm like, oh yeah, that wouldn't be cool. But the concept of you wanted them to see what they look like as old people is
I look
sort of good.
I look amazing.
I look great.
Brando, do I have to text you a picture of myself so that you can post? So we can post a picture.
Yeah,
Do you
might
not-
take a few minutes, but yeah, if you just
Okay, you
text
can-
it to
you
me.
can do things over there.
Got a lot of plates
right.
spinning over here.
Yeah, send them one and I'll send them one as well.
So
I wanted to read the terms of service because evidently there's some crazy shit going on within their terms of use that we should know about, because a lot of us just blindly do it, just press that agree button. In this case, it didn't have that at first. Mostly you would have it on your phone, you download it,
Right.
and then you can start using it. Sometimes there's like a terms of service and you have to agree to it. In this case, this wasn't like that. Now, since this whole story came out maybe a week ago, it had something like where it was talking about, do you guys even look at the terms of use? And it popped up where we use your information to go to a source somewhere in Russia, and just to let you know.
Just to let you know,
and they added that later.
We're using servers in Siberia.
Now it's all known. You press that OK.
But look, and
I'll
do
tell
you
you
think,
some about the description. We'll talk about
what do you
the
think,
terms of service.
dude? People blindly voted for a freaking idiot in this last election. How much do you think they're reading?
Damn, why are you going there?
I'm saying, how many people do you think
Harsh.
are reading terms of service on anything? Anytime somebody sends you a text message with one of those emojis, like the ones that they made that look like them, that means that every single thing that you've written to them is being logged. That means that because they give permission to the company to completely get their text messages so that it can pop up suggestions for what emoji you should use. So just think about that. Like, if you're worried about your face, so anybody out there that was on the Face app, really, but who cares? Like I always say, if you don't got anything to hide, then who cares?
That's
what
what
are
I'm
they gonna
talking
do?
about.
I mean, the only thing that's screwy is, like, if I accidentally, like the other day I was trying to look for a flashlight, I accidentally typed in an E instead of an A, right?
E instead of an E.
And now all of a sudden, all Wish shows me in my Facebook feed is sex toys and pocket
Devices.
the JJs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that, man. It's not your fault. Is it your fault?
Yeah, because I blindly use these tools that are offered by media companies. Like,